Hello and welcome back. In this section, we are going to be developing the remote access Trojan, and for the first lecture, we are going to set up the project and write down a plan. So I'm going to open my terminal right here, navigate to the desktop, which is where I'm going to be working out of, and create a directory that I'm going to call malware, which will contain our malware's source code, and I'm going to open it in my code editor, which is Visual Studio Code. Now, as you can see, the command for that is code space followed by the name of the directory, in this case malware. Once that is done, I'm going to create a file in our directory. I'm going to call it plan. It is going to contain a plan for developing our malware. So the first thing you are going to do in our malware is to connect back to the command and control server, in short C2 server. And once we have done that, we are going to start to receive incoming commands from the C2 server. And with the command, we'll be able to perform the desired action. Now these actions, one of them is to terminate the connection, and the commands for that will be either queue or quit. So this means terminate the connection. The other command we might expect is the cd command with an optional target directory, which means change directory to the target directory. The other one, we have file upload, as I had mentioned in the first section, file download, screenshot. We also have persistence, and we have shell command execution. So we'll be able to perform all of this based on the command that we have received. Shell command execution. Okay, now that out of the way, I'm going to create the file that will contain our code, and I'm going to call it main.go. Note that the .go extension is because we are working in the Go programming language. Now for a start, I'm going to create a simple Hello World program that will help those of you that are new to the language to understand the basic structure of a Go program. Now the first line in every Go file that you'll create has to be a package declaration. So every file that you create in the Go programming language has to be part of some package, and in our case, our program will be part of the main package. Now the reason for that is that you're going to be actually building and executing our file. Once we have done the package declaration, the next thing we need to do is to import any packages that we are going to be using in our code. So this is our Hello World program, and that means that we are going to be printing out the text Hello World on the terminal. So I'm going to import a package for standard input output, and that is FMT in Go. And once that is done, we are going to create our main function. Now, if you have worked with other languages like C and C++, you understand that execution starts from the main function. The same applies for Go, and so I'm going to create the main function right here, func main. The func keyword is for creating functions, and inside of here we are going to use the print line method of the FMT package, which simply prints out a line of text, and in here we are going to type in our string. And that is it for our first program. Now to execute it, I'm going to open the terminal, and once that is done, we have a number of options to run our code. So first, we can build our program and then execute the binary. So as you can see, we get another file here, which is our binary, and then we can execute that and we get back our output, or we can directly run our code. So the command for that is go run followed by the name of the file, that is main.go, hit enter, and we still get the output. Now in the next video, we are going to get started with the first step of our plan, which is to connect back to the C2 server. See you there.